Students, study you have learned about solution of linear partial differential equation. In this content, you have learned about Lagrange's method, you have learned how to solve linear partial differential equation of first order by using Lagrange's method. How to solve? There are some steps. First, write the auxiliary equation, Lagrange's auxiliary equation or Lagrange's subsidiary equation. And the second step will taking two at a time, find u, taking next, last, the first and last, or second and last, you will get the third v, and combining together you will get the solution of the partial differential equation. एक एग्जाम्पल बताया था आपको, एक एग्जाम्पल मैंने बताया था। दूसरा एग्जाम्पल आज एक और एग्जाम्पल की चर्चा करें हम। तो दूसरा एग्जाम्पल ये बताएंगे कि एग्जाम्पल के लिए y cube minus xp equal to z. Let us consider a partial differential equation, linear partial differential equation of first order with this. So how to solve by this method? एक एग्जाम्पल कल बताया था, एक एग्जाम्पल आज करना। इसके दो केस अराइज होते हैं यहाँ। There are two cases. This is the case first. Today I am going to study. We have also discussed with you. Today I am going to discuss case 1 and case 2. Also, this problem is based upon the case 1. So now case 1b. First, compare the given equation. Solution will be like this. Given that y cube minus xp equal to z, this is the first equation. Now compare this equation with a standard form, which is pp plus qq is equal to r. You will get the value of p. Compare with this, you will get the value of students. जब आप इसको आप देखेंगे तो कंपेयर जब करेंगे बच्चों, ये जो इक्वेशन लिखा गया है, जनरली एग्जाम में ऐसे ही क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं। रीजन ये है कि आप जब इसको कंपेयर स्टूडेंट्स करता है तो डायरेक्टली ये p का कंपेयर p से ना करते हैं, इसलिए इसको पहले लिखा गया है, इसको बाद लिखा गया है ताकि आप कंफ्यूज हो जाए। तो हम कंपेयर करते समय इन बातों का जरूर ध्यान रखें कि p के साथ p का कोएफिशिएंट कंपेयर करें, q के साथ q का कोएफिशिएंट करें। By comparing this, we will obtain the value of capital PV minus x, capital QBY, and capital RBZ, capital RBZ. So now, this is the first step. Working in the working rule, this was the first step. Now the second step be write Lagrange's auxiliary equation or Lagrange's subsidiary equation, which is dx by p dy by q dz by with the help of PQR, we will write this dx upon minus x dy by y and dz by. So this is the equation number. This is 2. So this is the second step. In working rule, this is the second step. Third step be by taking 2 at a time find u, and the next one be by taking 2 at a time, again taking 2 at a time, you will get v, and combining these two together we will find the solution of the partial differential equation. So now taking first two equality, first two at a time. So from here dx by minus x, which is equal to dy by y. This implies that yesterday you have seen that after this step we have done the integration process. We have uses integration process. So after integrating this we have integration dx upon minus x is equal to dy by y, integration this. So after integration we will get minus log x is equal to log y, and after integration we can write the constant of integration into any side. Either this side, it means log f a minus log x is equal to log y. So this implies that log a is equal to log x y. हम अपनी सुविधा अनुसार कांस्टेंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन को चाहे हम लेफ्ट हैंड साइड रखें चाहे राइट हैंड साइड में, क्योंकि कांस्टेंट आपने बहुत सारे प्रोसेस में पढ़ा होगा. जब आप इंटीग्रेशन करते हैं तो एक कांस्टेंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन का यूज करते हैं. हमने वही किया है. सो आफ्टर रिमूविंग टेकिंग एंटी लॉग यू विल गेट यू फाइंड x a equal to x. This is u equal to constant. U equal to constant. We can take C1, C2, C3 and so on. We can write as convenient. We can write. Now to find the second solution, this is the first solution. This is the fourth equation. Now again taking from here we can take either this or this or this or this. So now again taking dy by last two. Now again taking last two from equation third. We have dy by y is equal to dz by z. So again to find the solution, integrate this step, integrating above we have integration of dy by integration of dz by dy. So from here after integration we will get log y because of integration of 1 upon x dx is equal to log x plus c. you have learned in class 12. So by using this result, we have written here log y is equal to log z plus log b. B is here because of already we have taken a already we have taken. So now the second constant we have chosen here b. Then after simplification, this will be log y minus log z is equal to log b. This implies that as we know in previous classes, log a log m minus log n is equal to log m upon n. So by using this process, we can write log y by z is equal to log b. So this implies that y by b is y upon z equal to. This is the fifth equation. This is u equal to a, this is v equal to b. So now combining these two from fourth and fifth, from equation fourth and fifth, the solution of equation 1 can be written as function of x y comma y upon z is equal to 0, either of this form or of this form. Both can be written. This is the solution. This is the required solution. This is the required solution. This is the required solution. So now in this way, आपने कल केस 1 पे क्वेश्चन देखा था, आज भी आपने केस 1 पे देखा. अब जस्ट इसके बाद हम केस 2 का जिक्र करेंगे. केस 2 में हमें इसी मेथड का यूज करना है, लैग्रेंज मेथड का यूज करना है. बट उसमें एक ऐसा सिचुएशन आता है कभी कभी जो let us take an example to describe the case 2. I am going to take an example, describe an example. Solve x plus y plus z equal to t plus c. Let us take an example. X plus y plus z is equal to t plus q. So how to solve such type of equation? This is also be a linear partial differential equation of first order because of p and q both are in first degree. So that's why it is called linear. Solution is like this. This is the case 2. This problem is based upon case 2. Just see here. This problem is based upon case 2. Case 2 में है क्या? ये बिल्कुल case 1 से different है. Solution is like this. Given that because of it is given partial differential equation is p plus q equal to x plus y plus. Just see carefully because of it is very important. From here, since this is given, now comparing this equation. Compare this equation first with standard form PB QQ equal to 1. Whenever we compare this equation first with equation 2, we will find that the value of PB here 1, because of coefficient of P is small p is capital P and coefficient of small p is 1. And here coefficient of small qb capital Q and coefficient of small qb 1. So now capital PB1, capital QB1 and capital R is here x plus y plus z. Just see, this is the first step. In the working rule, you have learned that this is the first step. After comparing, the second step was write down, then Lagrange's auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation are Lagrange's subsidiary equation. Or you can write subsidiary equation which is dx by p, dy by q and dz. It is very important question. Dx by p, dy by q, dz by r. Now, with the help of this PQR, this equation changed to dx by 1, dy by 1 and dz by x plus y plus z. This is equation number 4. Now this is the second step of working rule. Third step is here, by taking 2 at a time find u, and the next step was by taking another 2 inequality we will find v also, and combine u and v, combining together you will get the complete solution of the given equation. Okay, now from here just see, taking first 2 equality at a time, we find that dx is equal to dy, and after integrating this, we will obtain x is equal to y plus c, or you can write a. You are free to choose any constant, either c1, c2, a, b, you are free. So now from here x equal to y plus c, write down a also. So this is the relation, that is from here x minus y equal to a, or you can write x equal to y plus a. This is the value of q equal to a. This is the first solution. Second solution can be obtained in the case 2. Second solution is crucial because of it cannot be found with the help of previous method, because of if we take this equal to this or this equal to this, show that there are 2 integrand but 3 variables. Therefore, just consider the case. Let us consider this equal to this. So now dx and dz, there are 2 integrand, but the variable is x, y, z. There are 3 variables. So in such situation, in such cases, we will use the result which are obtained in the previous step of above step. So this means fourth equation, use fourth equation to change the 3 variable into 2 variable. So let us take now again, taking last two. So from here dy by 1 is equal to dz upon x plus y plus z. Is it clear? So this is x plus y plus z. अभी जस्ट मैंने बताया यहाँ इंटीग्रेंड दो है y और z, वेरिएबल तीन है x y z। इस सिचुएशन से निपटने के लिए आप पहले वाले रिजल्ट का यूज करेंगे ताकि ये तीन वेरिएबल दो वेरिएबल में चेंज हो आसानी से। सो लेट अस सी हाउ टू चेंज the using fourth equation in equation fifth. We have this becomes dy is equal to dz upon, since this is y and z, in y and z, so change this x in terms of y and z also. So in the previous in equation 4 we can write x is equal to y plus a. So from here we can write x is equal to y plus a. In place of x we can write y plus a plus y plus z. So now this becomes dy is equal to dz upon a plus z plus 2x. Just see here, a plus z plus 2y. Sorry, this is not x, this will be 2y. Means 2y plus z. Generally write down like this way, 2y plus z. And this equation can be changed like this, 2y plus z plus a. This equation means divide this dy by dz upon dy from here and transpose by cross multiplication. It is possible that this equation can be reformed from this. Rewrite from this equation. dz upon dy is equal to 2y plus z. And in previous classes we have learned about this relation. This can be solved. In previous classes you have learned that any equation of this form dy by dx plus py is equal to q. Any equation of this form is said to be, it's called linear differential equation. Linear differential equation of first order. So where p and q both are the function of x are constant. Using this concept, change this equation, differential equation into this form. So from here we can write dz upon dy minus z equal to a plus 2y. We can write. Just compare this equation with this. Here z is, here y is independent variable, x is independent. So y is also be independent available here, and p and q are function of either independent or constant. It can be constant. So using this concept, this z y means this the value of p. If you compare this equation with this, the value of capital P be 1. The value of capital Q be a plus 2y. So in first year class, we have learned that how to solve such type of equation, because of ordinary differential equation can be solved by such type of differential equation can be solved by finding their integrating factor. Integrating factor is equal to, here this equation I think 6. So integrating factor, find integrating factor, integrate that This is linear. This is linear. Linear differential equation. EIL differential equation. This is linear differential equation. Okay. So now from here, dz1 find integrating factor is equal to, so integrating factor e to the power p dx. If this is the linear differential equation, so its integrating factor is e to the power p dx. So in this way, e to the power p, the value of p is, after comparing the value of p is here 1, so not dx, this is not dx, because of independent is here y, so this is dy. Now from here e to the power minus dy, it means that e to the power minus. Here integrating factor is e to the power minus 1. So just see here, if integrating factor can be obtained, जब निकाल लिया गया है तो इसका सलूशन आपने पढ़ा होगा y into integrating factor is equal to integration q into integrating factor dx plus c, ये आपने पढ़ा होगा। इस फार्मूले का यूज करते हुए हम इसका सलूशन फाइंड आउट करेंगे। So the solution be the solution of equation solution of equation 6b, here z into integrating factor is equal to integration q into integrating factor dy plus here a, we have chosen a constant, so now this will be, so this is z into integrating factor is here e to the power minus 1. Integration q is here a plus 2y, a plus 2y e to the power minus y dy plus b. अच्छा बच्चों को मैं बता दूं मिटाने से पहले कि यहाँ करते क्या है, हमने किया क्या, जब कभी भी इस तरह का सिचुएशन डेवलप हो कि आप एक सॉल्यूशन फाइंड आउट कर लिए हो और दूसरे में इस तरह के दो इंटीग्रेट और तीन वेरिएबल आ रहे हो, तो दूसरा केस ये कहता है कि हम पहले सॉल्यूशन का यूज करते हुए हम तीन वेरिएबल को दो वेरिएबल में चेंज करते हैं। जैसा आपने देखा यहाँ x y z हुआ करता था, पूरा का पूरा किसमें चेंज हो गया, y और z में, और इंटीग्रेटेड भी किसमें है, y और z में। तो सेकंड केस बस पहले से इतना ही डिफरेंट है, पहला आपको बताया गया, दूसरा बताया जा रहा है। So now from here, अब इसके बाद आपको इंटीग्रेशन आना चाहिए। Now integration be z into e to the power minus y, and this be integration of a into e to the power, multiply this inside the bracket, we will obtain 2 times y into e to the power minus y dy plus b. After multiplication by e to the power minus y inside the bracket, we will obtain a into e to the power y plus 2y into e to the power minus y dy plus b. So now from here, z into e to the power minus y is equal to 8 taking common, and integration of e to the power minus y is e to the power minus y upon minus 1. So plus 2 times, and here there are two functions of y, one is y, second is e to the power minus y. So now apply the product rule. First function differentiation of second function, sorry, integration of second function, first function by Euler rule, write down this is first function, integration of second function minus integration differentiation of first function dy dy of y plus into, आप इसको ऐसे लिखना, integration differentiation of first function into integration of second function का whole integration plus, ये आपने क्लास 12 में फॉर्मूला पढ़ा होगा। इस तरह से आप देगा, after simplification we will obtain e to the power minus y and this becomes minus a e to the power minus y and plus 2, this will be minus y e to the power minus y minus differentiation of first function v1 because of d by dx of x is equal to, you have learned about this. So this will be 1 into e to the power minus y upon minus 1 dy plus d. Because of differentiation of this v1 by the rule and integration of e to the power minus y be minus to the power minus y upon minus 1 dy whole integration. So after that, after simplification we can obtain minus a e to the power minus y plus 2 minus y e to the power minus y minus to minus plus integration e to the power minus y dy plus d. After simplification, z e to the power minus y is equal to minus a to the power minus y minus 2i e to the power minus y, or after integration this becomes minus, this becomes plus here this becomes minus 2 times e to the power minus y plus b. So in this way, after simplification we will obtain z equal to taking minus मेरे ख्याल से कॉमन हो जाएगा, minus here minus here minus here minus, so minus taking common, so this becomes a plus 2i plus 2 plus b to the power minus y. We can write here b to the power b to the power y not minus y because of if you multiply both sides by e to the power y, so power of this thing becomes 1. So in this case this is the value of z. So now from here you can without writing this step, we can arrange this as in such a way: z minus a, z plus a plus 2i plus 2 to the e to the power minus 1. This is the value of b. This is the value of. So now in previous equation 4 was x minus y equal to b, and equation this I think equation this is equation number 6. This is equation number 6. So b equal to z plus a plus 2y plus 2 in place of a, sorry this was a, sorry, in place of a we can replace a by x minus y because of this was used earlier. B equal to z plus x minus y plus 2i plus 2 e to the power minus y. So the solution becomes like this: z minus z plus x plus y e to the power minus y. So combining together this equation number not this is equation number 6 by using 4 we have. So the solution of equation 1b solution of equation 1b, phi of x minus y, write down in first bracket first, and this becomes e to the power minus y. Use this bracket, e to the power minus y, x plus y plus z plus 2, sorry, x plus y plus z plus 2 equal to 0. The solution is either of this form, and or it can be of this form, x minus y is equal to e to the power minus y, x plus y plus z. This is the way, this is the second case by which you can find the solution of linear partial differential equation by Lagrange's method. There are two cases. First, पहला वो केस जिसमें आप डायरेक्टली दो का पेयर लेके u और v फाइंड आउट करेंगे. दूसरा वो केस जिसमें डायरेक्टली एक वैल्यू एक सॉल्यूशन तो आपको फाइंड आउट हो जाएगा u. दूसरा जो फाइंड आउट करने के लिए दो इंटीग्रेट तीन वेरिएबल का केस एग्जिस्ट करने करेगा, जिससे के लिए आपको पहले ये सॉल्यूशन का दूसरे में यूज करके उसको तीन वेरिएबल से दो वेरिएबल में चेंज करना होगा. एक और मेथड इसमें है जिसको हम बोलते हैं मल्टीप्लायर मेथड, लैग्रेंजेस मल्टीप्लायर मेथड. ये लैग्रेंज का तीसरा मेथड, तीसरा केस कह लीजिए. देख लीजिए इसको कैसे करते हैं. लैग्रेंजेस मल्टीप्लायर मेथड में लैग्रेंजेस ये बताया था मल्टीप्लायर PLIER प्लायर मेथड. जनरली इसे हम मल्टीप्लायर मेथड कहना चाहते हैं. ऐसा कोई हार्ड एंड फास्ट टूल नहीं है कि आपको इसी मेथड से करना है. जो आपको इजी लग रहा हो, लैग्रेंज के पहले दोनों मेथड इजी लग रहा हो उससे कर लीजिए, ये मेथड इजी लग रहा हो इससे कर लीजिए. इसमें है क्या, इसका मैं स्टेप बता दूं. let us take Lagrange's subsidiary equation, Lagrange's auxiliary equation, which is dx by t dy by q and dz by y. This is a Lagrange's auxiliary equation, or you can say Lagrange's subsidiary equation. So now in this multiplier method, first choose a set of multiplier. Let us consider L1, M1, N1. It may be either function of x, y, z, or it may be constant. So now let us consider a set of multiplier. I don't multiplier. Set of multiplier. L1, M1, and N1. So that this becomes L dx plus M. So dx upon equation 1 can be, so that equation 1 can be dx upon p dy by q dz by r becomes, implies that L1 dx or L2 dy plus, sorry, not L2, this is M1 dz upon L1p M1q and M1r is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. This is a method of algebra by which we can write. So now हम इसके लिए एक ऐसे सेट ऑफ मल्टीप्लायर का यूज करते हैं. दिस implies that L1p plus M1q plus N1z r becomes 0. That is the denominator should be becomes 0. हम ऐसे मल्टीप्लायर का चूज करेंगे जिसको मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद जो डिनोमिनेटर पार्ट वो क्या हो जाए, 0 हो जाए. जैसे ही डिनोमिनेटर पार्ट 0 होगा, बाय द रूल L1 dx M1 dy M1 dz equal to 0. L1 dx plus means if whenever denominator becomes 0, so now numerator becomes 0. By using this concept, this equation 2, and after integrating this, you will get the value of u equal to 0. After integrating, we get u equal to 0. Means L1x plus M1y plus M1z equal to a. That is u equal to 0. Now to find the v, let us choose another set of multiplier. To choose ये सारी चीजें, this is the method. ये सारी चीजें तब आपको समझ जाएंगी जब मैं एग्जांपल लिया जाएगा. This is the article कि आपने एक लैग्रेंज ऑक्सिलरी इक्वेशन लिखा, इसको सॉल्व करना है. सॉल्व करने का ये मेथड अप्लाई करना है. तो चूंकि मुझे दो सॉल्यूशन चाहिए, तो हमें दो सेट ऑफ मल्टीप्लायर चाहिए, यूज करना होगा. वो सेट ऑफ मल्टीप्लायर आप अपनी स्वेच्छा से चूज कर सकते हैं. L1 M1 N1, किसी के लिए जो L1 M1 N1 होगा, किसी दूसरे स्टूडेंट के लिए वो L2 M2 N2 हो सकता है. मे ऐसा नहीं है कि यदि मैंने कोई मल्टीप्लायर x y z चूज किया है तो अगला भी x y z चूज करेगा, ऐसा नहीं है. दूसरा 1/x 1/y 1/z, हमने पहले इसको चूज किया तो हमारा दूसरा रिजल्ट आएगा. किसी ने इसे चूज किया तो दूसरा रिजल्ट आएगा. शर्त ये है कि ऐसे मल्टीप्लायर चूज करने के बाद दौरान आपको ये ध्यान रखना होगा कि डिनोमिनेटर शुड बी, after adding these denominator should be 0. Now choose another set of multiplier by the same process, by the same way. Choose another set of multiplier that is L2 M2 N2 L2 M2 N2, so that L2P M2Q N2R becomes 0. Let us choose the multiplier so that denominator part becomes 0. This gives the numerator part L2 dx M2 dy plus N2 dz equal to 0. So here after integration integration we have v equal to c2. After integration we have u equal to c1, and after integration we have v equal to c2. Combining together, this is second, so this is third, this is fourth. So combining equation third and fourth, we get the solution of equation first, solution of auxiliary equation that was written earlier, dx by p, dy by q, dz by r. Just we have written earlier. इसका solution by the method of multiplier हमें मिला, जो कि ये होगा phi uv equal to 0 और u equal to f of v. Either this solution can be written either this form or this form. So both are the same. Both are the method by which you represent the solution of the partial differential equation. So आज आपने ये सीखा कि लैग्रेंजेस मेथड से हम सेकेंड केस से पहले केस का आपने एग्जांपल देखा, दूसरे केस पे आपने प्रॉब्लम एग्जांपल देखा, लैग्रेंजेस का मल्टीप्लायर मेथड आपने देखा। अगले लेक्चर में, अगले वीडियो में आपको ये बताएंगे कि हम इससे प्रॉब्लम कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं और भी आगे काफी मेथड वगैरह बताए जाएंगे, जो कि अगले वीडियो में। ओके, थैंक यू, धन्यवाद।